In the following episode of this, my microphone was set up wrong, but it's okay, you can still hear it, it'll just be slightly hissier than usual. And honestly, you're doing alright if that's your worst problem, aren't you? Planescape Torment.
I feel stronger.
Skills have increased.
Oh, right. Oh gosh. Well, sorry about that, folks, I don't know what that was all about. Maybe when I
Alright.
I haven't edited part 6 yet, so... Oh no. Is this part 7? Yes, I haven't edited part 6 yet, so... Perhaps I'll find out later what it was I did right at the end that leveled them up. But anyway, so we ended on a cliffhanger because we were about to enter, assuming there's a door around here, the northwest. Is that west? Yes. Yes. I still have to do that. Yeah, we were going to go there anyway and see if we can find a person who I journeyed with, a lady who I journeyed with, who is interred in here. But how do I get in? There doesn't seem to be a door anywhere around here. Just a big... And they've made it tricky because there's a big wall in our way. Maybe I can just walk through. I can just walk through. Oh, here we are then. Oh, I hope this is recording. You can never quite tell while it's happening, you see, or I can't anyway, with my silly self. Now, I know I'm going a circuitous way round, and you're thinking, no, Dave, up and left, and I agree. I'm just sort of filling in the space, you know? I'm just sort of... I don't know where I learned to do this, or what game damaged me in this manner, but I just like to make sure I've covered all the available space before I do anything that will kick off a cutscene. You know what I mean by that?
I'm gone.
The wraith in the background knows what I mean by that. That and just said yes. Whoa! You know what that was, don't you? That was me and my little crooked finger bone. I've opened a portal by having a crooked finger bone. I wonder if I no longer have it in my inv because of that. No, I've still got it. So I guess I can, you know, open a portal with it and then still use it. Okay. Great. Well, look. I'm going there later, but first I've got stuff to... Oh. Deionarra. Oh, golly gosh. Hi, ghost of a lady. And in fact, unless my eyes are deceiving me, that's the ghost of the... Listen to the music. It's like the Torment theme, only nice and ghostly. Deionarra. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, she is the ghost that you see in the intro, who turns away from you with a glance. Oh, how ghostly. So I'll go and I'll talk to the ghost, and I'll hope she doesn't eviscerate me. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Oh, okay. Well, so this is if you're scared of the spirit. I don't know what this is. I'm going to say greetings to her.
You! What is it that brings you here?
Oh no,
Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought?
Oh no!
Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you.
Oh dear!
My love.
Oh no! No, dear me! I was right when I was watching the intro. She did give me a bit of a glower as she walked away. Little bit of an accusatory glance. Whoa, she's crosser than I thought though, based on the intro. Oh dear. Her eyes slowly open, and she blinks in confusion for a moment, as if uncertain where she is. She looks around slowly, then sees you. Her tranquil face suddenly twists into a snarl, and then she says the stuff she just said, with her voice, which really should have waited until I clicked next. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I've got a choice to make here. Whatever I say, either way, this is going to annoy her, because I'm going to be like, well, I don't know who you are. And she'll go, "What? How dare you? Because you're my love." But wait, no, wait. My love is in inverted commas, meaning that it's sarcastic, as we all know from shop signs, such as when they say "great deals" or "big savings," and they say it in inverted commas, so we know that they're being sarcastic, and it's actually terrible deals and little tiny savings, or no savings at all. So, either what it means is that she's being all like, we hate each other, so I'm going to call you my love, which people don't do, but this is fantasy. And, we can expect it to be well written, but only to an extent. This is a computer game, after all, and, this was really one of the pioneering examples of a game that even had the idea of being written well, so let's not expect the earth from them. Or it could be that they used to call each other my love, or she used to call him my love, and she has since realised that that was not an appropriate nomer. It was a misnomer, if anything. So let's see. Should I say, "Who are you?" and be completely honest that I don't know who she is at all? Or should I say, "My love, do I know you?" Which is the same question. "Who are you?" and "Do I know you?" are the same question, but this is asking specifically about the "my love" bit, and I do want to know that. So, boink. The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. What's a begging motion with her hands? Is it like that? Is it like a cat wanting some food? How can it be that the thieves of the mind... How can it be, because I'm a ghost, how can it be that the thieves of the mind... Oh, the thieves of the mind. So she knows that my memories are going away, and she seems to be implying that they're being taken by something or someone. Let's see what she says about that. Can it be? How can it be that the thieves of the mind... Mind thievery? Where did you read that? Continue to steal my name from your memory. Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches... She's saying my love without the inverted commas now. The ghost stretches out her arms. Think! Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Deionarra must... The name Deionarra must evoke some memory within you. Okay, so not only does she know that my memories get stolen, but she knows my memories keep on getting stolen all the silly old time. Okay, she's a little bit exasperated about it, but she's not going to be too cross that we can't remember who she is. So we can be a bit more honest now. So I can say, "Nope, I'm sorry, my memories are lost to me." Or I can lie, and I can go, "As the name does sound familiar," but I think she'll see through that. But then again, have I only got the lie option because I've got... a high score in being able to lie convincingly? Yeah. Or I could say, because of the way I've built my character at the start, by the way, that makes that a possibility that I might succeed or fail at this lie, and my outcome here might be different to someone else playing this game, based on the points that I put in at the start. Or I can say, "I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Deionarra." Now this seems a little bit manipulative, because... but it doesn't say lie, even though I'm saying basically the same thing, that something's coming back. This one's a lie and this one isn't, so this implies that if I say that, something is coming back. So maybe that option is there because I've got a star. Yes, one of the things that I put points in did increase my chances of gaining memories, so maybe this is what I can click to activate that. Or I can just go, "No, bye, it doesn't. Farewell. Sayonara, Deionarra." That's what we should say. Come on, what's all this farewell nonsense? Okay. I therefore conclude that we should say number 3, which seems to be the most... This one looks like it's going to be teasing the most story out of this game, which is what I really want to do. So... "Oh, at last, the fates show mercy." I'm not doing a ghostly enough voice. "Oh, at last, the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memories... What was it? Your memories shall return. Do you not see? Your memories shall return. Are you listening? Don't you see that your memories shall return? Right? Get it? Stupid! Tell me how I can help you, and I shall." Great. Well, I've got her on my side. A minute ago, she was really cross. Turns out all I've got... So she's only annoyed because I couldn't remember who she was before. Now she's all like, "Yeah, you're cool." Okay, so I could say, "Do you know who I am?" Which she does. Or I could say, can you tell me where I am? Or I can say, I need to escape this place, can you help me? No, that's way too impersonal. I'm going to strike up a little rapport with her. And I want to know who I am. That's the story here. I know where I am. I'm in the mortuary. So let's say who I am. Here we go, a cryptic answer. You are one both blessed and cursed, my love. And you are one... No, never mind what sort of one I am. Never mind the sort of one that I might be. Tell me who I am. And you are one... I mean, obviously they can't because it's the very start of the game, but come on, just because she's dead, she doesn't have to start talking like a ghost. Ooh, but wait, maybe that's not why she's talking like a ghost. Maybe she's, member of a species that talks like a ghost. Or something like, I don't know, who talks like ghosts? Like an elf. They talk a bit like ghosts, don't they? Oh, you are one who... Doo. That was Elvish. That was... you can thank Tolkien for that. Anyway, no more of that. Speaking entirely in English from now on. Elvish has left the building. Sorry. Forget it.
Blessed and cursed? What do you mean?
The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Death rejects you. That seems to be a callback to the true death that the Dusties are trying to reach. Which, I don't know, according to this conversation, seems to be fairly easy to reach for most people. But no, the Dusties are all way too pent up. They've got to purge themselves of all the pent-up emotions that they've got. And only then can they reach the true death. Whereas everybody else seems fine with reaching the true death. Maybe if you didn't join a cult, you wouldn't have so many pent-up emotions. Oh, mind you, I don't know, look at the state of Mort. Not only is he just a skeleton, he's just the head of a skeleton. He hasn't even got his skeleton anymore. Even that has wasted away and he's still there. So maybe he's the ultimate avatar for, like, what it's like to not reach the true death. Either that or was just raised by someone, but why would they just raise a skull? I'm trying to think, why would he just raise a skull? Well, I mean, we've had a couple of skeletons now, or at least one skeleton that's had something... No, more than one, that's had something inside its mouth. We had a skeleton with something in the back of its hollowed out head, and we've had its empty hollow head. You know I wouldn't understand. Yep. Yeah, oh, that's why that person... Sorry, I can't remember your name because I'd have to look it up and I haven't done, but that's why that commenter referenced that... Okay, so there was this episode of Animaniacs, right? Anyone who happens to read the comments as they watch over this series and was confused by something in 2 videos ago. There was this episode of Animaniacs which was on when I was a kid. So how old would I have been? I don't know, 12 or I don't know. Whenever Animaniacs was on. At the time, the Billy Ray Cyrus, was it? Miley Cyrus's dad, I think, had a song in the charts. No, it was actually quite a bit earlier. In real time, but maybe we got Animaniacs late in the UK or something. Anyway, he had this song in the charts which was Don't Tell My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart. I nearly said my empty hollow heart because this is imprinted on me so much. But there was this episode of Animaniacs where Pinky and the Brain were watching TV and on comes this cartoon version of him and he's singing, Don't tell my head, my empty hollow head, you know I wouldn't understand. And then he just goes, yep. They just didn't make any more lyrics up. And I think maybe they expected it would be faded out by that point, so it was to say anything. But it was really funny. Because I thought, I don't know if this is true or what it was, maybe it was a joke about line dancing country music or something, but I thought that it was a joke about something that was a little bugaboo of mine at the time, which was that singers say yeah all the time. And when I was really little and I sort of first tuned into the fact that singers go yeah in their songs, I thought it was like they were just affirming what they've just said. So it's like, like, she loves you, yeah. Like it's like the previous statement is correct. And in this particular case, it is triply correct, and we want to really, really hammer it home. So I thought they were making a joke about that. I thought it was a parody of that. Except instead of yeah, they were using yep, which is a funnier way of saying yeah. Yep. But anyway, so me and my brother were so tickled by this. I don't know if he thought all of the stuff I just said. He just thought it was funny, and that probably just that we were going yep to each other. Well, no, we weren't. What we thought it was yep. That's how we remembered it. And we used to sing this just among ourselves quite a lot. I knocked my earphone out, and so next time Animaniacs was on and there was a Pinky in the Brain episode, I was always like there poised with the remote for the video, ready to tape it if it turned out to be the right episode. And I had no clue as to what the right episode was. So just any time Pinky in the Brain went anywhere near a television, whenever there was a TV drawn into the scene at all, I would slam in a video and I'd just be ready there with the record button just in case. And I think I got it. But I can't remember. When I get myself a VHS capture thing and I start Bulma's video shelf, then what would it be called? Bulma Views Videos, maybe? Anyway, that's why. So somebody referenced that in the previous video, and the two of us had a little back and forth there. So anyway, back to the old game, because this is the exciting bit. This is what I've been waiting for the whole time, for something to really, really kick off. And I don't know, this is something kicking off. So death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do not pause and wonder why. Yes, it's the premise of the game. I do, yes.
I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What else can you tell me about myself?
Okay, that's a little bit dismissive of the point. Or I can say, I had other questions, also dismissive of the point. Or,
Memories aside, and assuming death has rejected me, why is that a curse?
yeah, why is that a curse? I mean, memories aside, I see what he's saying. Yeah, like memories is okay. So forget about so the memories bit, yeah. But I seem to be immortal. That's okay, isn't it? Like it's quite good, isn't it?
That's quite good. It's quite good, isn't it?
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. Never said you did. I do believe that... oh, I see. Okay, so she's about to say, but it's not as good as you reckon. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. Yeah, fair enough. So speaking of VHS, unlike a video that's got taped over and over again, and not a Scotch one, it's fade away, not re-record. Hey, I wonder if this all ties together. I wonder if that's who Mort was in a previous life. He was the Scotch video skeleton. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed.
Countless deaths? How long has this been going on?
I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. Ah, now that implies if she doesn't know, that she reckons it was probably already happening when she first met me. Either that, I suppose, or she's been dead for so long that she doesn't know how long she's been dead, I don't know. God, what if she's been dead for thousands of years and so have I? Well, not dead, but you know what I mean. I've just realised that could actually be the case, so say nothing. No spoilers, please, please, please.
I had some other questions.
What is it you wish to know? Okay, so that's who I am. Let's find out who she is. Oh, I hope this doesn't upset her. The spirits may... oh, it's this. Alright, well, okay, well, I can ask something slightly different. So, I suppose I do need to know where I am. Well, I know where I am. I'm in the mortuary, but I'm guessing that she's going to tell me something more interesting than that. Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love. Ah! This ghost is useless. As in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now, it is the eternal boundary that separates us.
Eternal boundary?
I'm guessing she means that she's dead. Deionarra sounds saddened. It is a barrier. I fear you shall never cross, my love. Yep. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. Alright, so I'm pretty sure she's talking about death here. So what we have here is somebody who's crossed into the true death. Not all that true, because, I mean, here she is, and she can just talk to me. And I didn't even raise her or summon her, or use anything that I'm aware of, unless that's what my earring does. I'm not aware of doing anything to summon her from the dead. So, I guess when you're dead, you can just be a ghost.
I see. Perhaps you could answer some other questions.
Yeah, nameless one is unable to tease any more information out of her.
I need to escape this place. Can you help me?
As you are about to ask Deionarra the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you're abandoning her. Yeah, good point. If you're going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. Is that because I've got points put in something to do with intelligence or whatever? If I was a bit thicker than I am, would I just ask the question without foreseeing that she might not like it, and then, sure enough, she wouldn't like it? Okay, so my options are I can ask her how to leave the place, that's the stupid option, or I can say,
Deionarra, I'm in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can to speak to you again.
Which is clearly the more intelligent answer, so let's have that.
In danger?
Deionarra looks concerned.
Oh, of course, my love. I will aid you in any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies. What's a zephyr? Is it a kind of wind? I think it's a breeze. A soft, gentle breeze, yes. Or a fine cotton gingham. That's the historical meaning of zephyr. So, an ethereal, fine cotton gingham dies, and her eyes slowly open. Perhaps there is a way.
Yes?
Oh,
I sense that this place holds many doors, shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape.
well, I already know that. But I suppose some players wouldn't, and I did gain some experience anyway, so who cares?
Portals?
Portals are holes in existence, leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes.
Ooh. The inner and outer planes are exactly the sort of things that she should have told me about when I asked her where I am, instead of just talking about nothing.
If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them.
Key?
Deionarra pauses for a moment as if attempting to remember.
Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, alright, cool. A piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth.
Yeah, you're listing just literally anything now.
A tune you hum to yourself.
Yeah, you're just saying anything at all now.
An upside-down lithograph of the Prince of Wales, but not the current Prince of Wales, the one from 1576. Your mum's least favourite hat. Every USB stick. Your mum's least favourite splat. That amiibo from the E3 thing where it's like a pixelated Mario and it looked amazing. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave their halls, my love.
Yes, well, we've already found out, haven't we? Because we've talked to a fake zombie. Wait, is he a dustman? Why would a dustman need to dress as a zombie? That's weird. Oh, why would anyone need to dress as a zombie? It's weird whatever happens. Let's just find out.
I see. I had some other questions.
No, I didn't. I didn't have any more questions.
Nothing now, Deionarra, though I shall return. Deionarra!
Hold a moment. I learned much when I travelled with you, my love, and what you have lost, I have retained.
Did you get it at Deionarra? Because it's a bit like... Because I was saying goodbye.
I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought.
Alright, show off. So I can say, whatever you know can wait. Bye! Or I can say, what can you possibly say that could be of any interest to me?
And what is it your sight sees that I do not?
Well, obviously, I'm asking that because I want to know what's going on. Did they anticipate that anyone would play this sort of game who didn't want to know the story? Because I think they were probably wrong. I imagine those people were playing Quake.
Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision.
Alright, cool. Because now she's a ghost. She's not really bound by time anymore, so she's gone a little bit Dr. Manhattan, and she can see stuff from the future. As if they were memories. Cool.
I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and...
Deionarra grows quiet. Oh, or I can go,
Why are you suddenly tired? Has your ranting tired you?
no, I'm being nice.
What is it? What do you see?
I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see?
Yes! Well, I suppose I could say,
I don't wish to know. The future shall reveal itself in time.
well, to her, I'm saying that I do wish to know the future. To you, I'm saying that I don't want any spoilers. Only Deionarra is allowed to drop spoilers on me, okay?
First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me, or join me.
Oh, save me? Is she not dead? They just put, like, whatever the opposite of a resurrection charm is on her. Is she a sort of prisoner of the Dusties or something? So I could say,
I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me with the promise of revelations. Have you no faith in me, Deionarra?
God, that's harsh. That's not how I'm playing this game. I fail to see how anyone who is playing the game that way would have got this far into the conversation tree. Or I could say,
The price of such a promise is too high.
It's not. It's really not too high. I'm alright there. Well, I suppose it might be, but I don't know yet. I mean, I can always return just by coming back to the mortuary. That's not too high a price at all. But I suppose, I think by join me, she means actually die. Or save her and bring her back to life. Alright, well, honestly, I think that one of those things is going to be within the scope of a sort of game like this, so it's not too high. Or I can lie and say,
I swear, I will find some means to save you or join you.
well, no, I will actually do that. That's not a lie. As a player, I'm saying that seems reasonable to me, and that I'm happy to try and actually do that. Or I can say,
I will make no such promise, Spectre! Tease me not with the future! Speak your peace or be gone!
because the thing is, I mean, these are options available to people who don't believe that she is telling the truth, or maybe who've played the game and know that she's not telling the truth. I don't know. And I don't know if she is telling the truth. We may not know each other, we may be enemies. If I save her, if I resurrect her from the dead, or whatever it is she wants doing, that might be unleashing a terrible evil on the world. But, you know, quite honestly, at this point, it would probably be interesting. So, no, I'm up for doing it, whatever it happens to be. So I'm not saying that, or I could say,
I'll do what I can. I mean, geez.
or I can make a vow.
I swear, I will find some means to save you or join you.
And that, presumably, it doesn't say tell the truth. And I seem to remember that this game does say lie or truth. So this is make a vow. Like a vow. As in, if I don't do this, I'm probably going to lose the game, or I'm going to get some kind of, you know, evil or chaotic attribute. No, with all the information I have at the moment, and I feel that, you know, vows can only really stand according to the information you have at the time, because what is more tedious than the sort of story usually to be found in long drawn-out television seasons, where someone makes a vow, and then they have to keep that vow even long after they've found out that it's the wrong thing to do, and they don't want to do it, because they made a vow. That's stupid storytelling. And hey, maybe that's what we're going to get out of this game. I don't know how sensible the storytelling is in it yet, but I'm enjoying the game, so sorry game if that's what you're going to do. I don't think you're terrible. But I feel like I want to make this vow, you know? With the information I've got right now, it would be interesting to me to save her, either because we're in love, or because she just deserves it, or because it would be interesting if she doesn't deserve it and it would unleash a villain. So, go on!
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
Ooh, wait for her to continue.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory.
Cool.
They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality. Given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Because thanks to internet memes, I know about the D&D chart of alignments, which goes roughly, you can either be good or neutral or evil, and then that's one axis, and then you can be lawful, which is different than good. You know, you can be evil and lawful, like, you know, like Frollo in Disney's Hunchback. You can be lawful, or you can be neutral, or you can be chaotic. And I'm guessing the reason why chaotic is the opposite of lawful is because lawful is like, you know, order, and then chaos is the opposite of that. And then if you put all that on a chart with the little axis, you've got good, neutral, bad, lawful, neutral, chaotic, and you can fall somewhere on that chart, on those axes. Lawful good, which is like Superman, or you can be chaotic evil, which is like a god of chaos, or you can be neutral, you can be true neutral, which I think this game started me off as, if I remember correctly. Anyway, it sounds here like, over the course of this game, I'm going to meet sort of spectral avatars of good, neutral, and evil as they pertain to the D&D universe we're playing in, presumably. So I'm going to be visited by the 3 spirits of those 3 attributes, and I guess I can, you know, I'll interview them and either decide or, you know, presumably sort of impose upon myself by my interactions with them, along with everything else that I interact with, an alignment. Good, neutral, or evil. That's cool. I'll look forward to that. So anyway, and none of them are going to be as dangerous as myself in my full glory. Cool.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive, and be immortal no longer.
I think that voice is a bit too convincing. I think I'm going to go back to my ghostly voice. That one's a lot more. Alright, so I'm going to come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow where the shadows themselves have gone mad. That tells us nothing about the actual, place I'm going to come to, but it's going to be horrible, whatever it is, and I'm going to be stuck there, I imagine. That's why it's a prison, unless the shadows are stuck there, or there's some ghosts stuck there. Someone will be stuck there, whether it's me or not. There you'll be asked to make a terrible sacrifice. Okay, that sounds like a cool RPG moment where I'm going to have to make a tough choice. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer, right? Okay, so so maybe the overall aim of this game, I suppose it would be, it stands entirely to reason that the overall aim of this game would be to stop going through this resurrection cycle that I'm apparently going through, and I'm hearing so much about from Dahl, who thinks it's unhealthy for me, from Deionarra, who also thinks it's unhealthy for me, or she just doesn't like it happening to me. Mort seems cool with it, but I don't know if I've ever met him before this life, but I don't actually know what it is that I've got to destroy, so I'm saying,
Destroy what keeps me alive?
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You are not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
I'm sorry, there was a pause there because I was really honestly expecting a big D on the end of that. The dead. But there wasn't one. I'll supply one myself. Alright, so she still hasn't said what the thing is that I need to destroy. She's just gibbered on for a bit about the stuff we already knew, but then she's said, I've got to find that which was taken from me and travel beyond into the lands of the dead. And that might mean I've got to die, or I'm actually going to have to go there in the course of the game.
Die while I still can.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal.
He's scribbling notes down while she's talking to him. Oh, she's stopped. No, they've finished recording it now. I guess this bit isn't as important as the rest, so I'll just skip it. Not really. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe... Oh, I've already had this. Alright, so I guess I've come back to... We've got through that little special bit of dialogue, and now we're into this bit, where I can ask her...
Countless deaths. How long has this been going on? This cruel trick of fate. I simply made one careless wrong...
I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. Oh, I've already had this. So that was some proper prophesying she was doing there, and now we're done. We are done.
I shall return. Deionarra.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Whoa, she really faded off there. She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. Whoa. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there.
No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was?
Hey? Spirit?
That spectre I was talking to, the woman.
You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Mort looks round, excited. What did she look like?
She was right on top of the beer. Didn't you see her?
Hey? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. When he says again, does he mean the way that he found me at the start of the game? Or does he mean that he's hung out with me before and he's seen me lose my memories and he knows what it looks like? But if that was the case, he would have seen me just die, and that's when I lose my memories. Unless it isn't, and there's other ways that I do it, and I look addled. Alright, let's hold on to that. Let's put it in a pocket. And, have to force it in, because that's not a real pocket. Is that... Oh no, I've got a real pocket on this side. Hang on, let's fish it out of this one. And that again. Just bundle it up. Put it in this pocket. There we go.
No, I'm fine. I think. Let's move on.
And there we go. Well, what a thing that was. That was a proper episode in the life of the Nameless One, wasn't it? We have progressed in the game there. Let's just see what else I get from her. Anything?
My love.
Hello.
You have returned to me.
Oh,
Can it be that your memories have returned?
This is a bit awkward, isn't it? I was just clicking on you, really, to see if there was anything I needed to see before I left. At least she seems to like me now. Once again, Deionarra materializes. This time her face is filled with desperation, and her arms are outstretched as if she's reaching for something. As she fades in, the desperation in her face changes to relief. Oh, dear.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Yeah, bye. Okay. Oh! She's gone this time.
Done.
Oh, there she is. Just hiding behind me. And I just really want to click this big thing, because this seems to be her tomb. And I'm interested to know whether it's, you know, embalmed or anything, and that's why she's here. But it won't let me click it. I'm gonna have to, you know what, I'm gonna have to install that mod, aren't I? The one that fixes little things. I'm betting that's one of the little things. Alright, well, let's try that. Let's go away and do that. I will, I think that's enough for one episode. I know we spent it all in this one room, but, you know, we got a lot done in story terms. He's gone, I'm gone. Farewell, Planescape Torment, for another day. Farewell to you for another day. So it's goodbye from me. Bye. And it's goodbye from Deionarra. Bye, my love.
Duh. 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 Da. Da. Duh.